Hello and welcome, gorgeous. This is Aja Van Sika. I am a master life coach over at luxcoachlifestyle.com, and I am so super excited to talk to you today about this conversation that I was having with myself. Because it was giving me all of the feels. And I know that you have been in a similar situation, and I know that you'll understand as soon as I start to talk to you about what it is. You will completely understand, you will relate, and but this conversation, I'm hoping, will allow you to work through other situations that pop up for you that are similar. Okay, so let me tell you like all the things, right? So I was in a Facebook group, and the Facebook group owner had asked a question, and I answered the question. And so we started to talk, comment back and forth, responding to each other's comments, even though there were other people who had commented on the particular thread. I felt like she was singling me out. Like, why? I don't know. But I had my beliefs about why she was doing that. First, let me say that I've had previous communication with this person before, and I got the feeling that she was just not my cup of tea. Let's just put it that way. And so in talking to her in this particular thread was the same feelings came up, and I actually had left the group a long time ago when I started to feel that way. And then we had a conversation through Messenger, and she invited me back in. So I said, okay, it wasn't anything of the conversation in the Messenger. It was just like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How you been? That kind of thing. It wasn't anything really. It wasn't any kind of let's talk about anything. Like, she doesn't know how I feel. She doesn't know anything, so I can't assume that she does. So in having the conversations that we were having recently on the particular thread, I did not want the judgments that I had for her previously to carry into the current conversation. Now, here's the thing. The main reason why I was so like in my mind about, nope, hold up, no, we're not thinking that way. We're not allowing what it is that she's saying to be a judgment of any kind. We're just going to see it as a neutral situation, and we're going to just believe the highest good that she has for you and you have for her. That's what I wanted to believe. And so I was working on that belief throughout the entire conversation, no matter what she said. I just kept on coming back with, I would think like, well, why would she say that? What would prompt her to say this? And I started thinking, well, maybe she sees me as a threat or whatever. I'm not even in here to do that. We are, I believe that we had completely different focuses in our coaching. So it's not like I was trying to step on her toes in her own group or anything like that. So I have no idea what she saw in me or my comments that would make her to respond in the way that she did. All I know is that I was looking at her comments and I was having a belief about it. I was having a belief about what she believed. Never a good thing, right? So I was consistently working on the thought and the belief that, oh, she just wants the highest good for everyone, like I do. And so I just continued to respond with that belief in mind. And when I was typing out my responses, my comments, that's what I would always come back to is, for one thing, you cannot control the beliefs of someone else. You just cannot. The only thing you can control are your beliefs about the things that are going on. So with that in mind, oh my gosh, it gave me so much relief. It took the burden of the judgments off, and I was able to really tap into my higher thinking and my higher ability to coach from the highest space and just want the best for her and everyone else in the group that was going to be reading the comments. And so I responded from that place. I responded from, I believe that what I have to say is beautiful, it's brilliant. It is going to allow other people to tap into their higher thinking, their higher level self, their next level identity, and to take from that whatever it is that they're needing for their to get their best results and what it is that they're trying to create. So I just kept coming from that space. And eventually, all of the back and forth that she and I had on this particular thread, I just didn't care, honestly. Like, it was just, I just didn't care what it was that she was thinking. Like, I could not be bothered, as they said. I just couldn't be bothered to think anything. I couldn't care less about what it was that she believed. It really didn't affect me one way or the other. Like, I had worked on that thought, and this was you're talking about a time frame of like what, 10-15 minutes, of back and forth, because I mean, it's not like we both responded right away. Like, we're doing other things. As a matter of fact, I think I was laying in the bed. I was still in the bed. I hadn't even got out of the bed. And so within the time span of about 10-15 minutes, I was able to create a belief that I knew was going to actually help me get the results that I want. And the results that I wanted from that particular post and the comments that I was posting on and creating is that I wanted people to see that they could tap into their higher self and how valuable coaching is for that. And not just for yourself, but for your clients and the people around you, the people who encounter you, just how valuable that is. So that's what I was really, really working towards, was the result that the belief of, I'm going to believe whatever it is that I need to believe to create the result that I want to create, and let that be like everything. Just let that be everything in that particular moment. Now, this story that I'm telling you, of course, a real life true story. Like, I love saying that. I don't know why. This story that I'm telling you, what I want you to take out of it is that creating beliefs, no matter how small of a time frame, the situations, the people, the places, the things that are coming up for you, in those moments, you can choose to believe whatever it is that you need to believe to get you to the result that you want. And for the majority of us, most of the time, I'd say 99% of the time, the result that we're wanting to create in that moment is just to be our next best self, to be our higher level identity, and to show up as that person and feel as good as we possibly can. Like, that's the result. That's it. We want to feel good. We want to feel like and step into and think as the person that we truly want to be. And in that comes back to, again, you feeling good, like you just want to feel good about what you've done, right? So it doesn't have to be that the result is creating $1 million or creating 15 clients, or it can just be that the result is you just want to show up in the best way possible as the person that you want to show up as. That's it. Like, it doesn't have to be any bigger than that. The result that you want to create does not have to be, I want to save the world. It could be, I just want to show up in my best self. I just want to show up as my best self. And in you, creating the belief that will allow you to have the result that you want, showing up as your best self means that other people get to be encouraged to show up as their best self. They really do. And that's a beautiful thing. It just gets so good. Oh my gosh, it just gets so good. When you are doing the work, when you're focusing on yourself, when you are focusing on what it's going to take to make you the best coach ever, then you get to just be the best coach ever. When this, you focusing on being the best coach ever, is you working on yourself. It's you working on your own beliefs. I don't know like how many jobs pay you to work on yourself. Like, that is the most incredible thing. ever. Like, you literally are paid to work on your own beliefs. And in working on your own beliefs, you're able to really take your clients to a much higher level of themselves and their thinking, how they show up, who they are, what they truly believe, and the results that they're trying to create. It's just like a magnificent thing. It's a twofer. You get to work on yourself and you get to teach your clients how to work on themselves, and everybody gets to create the results that they want. Okay, that's all that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And I hope that this has been super beneficial for you. Like, it was such a beautiful moment for me to recognize that I had to like stop what I was doing and make this recording. And the reason why this is not a video is because I'm still in bed. So listen. If you want to learn how to create better results for yourself and for your clients and up-level your coaching skills so that you can get out there and coach as confidently as you possibly can, show up as your next level higher self and in your next level higher thinking, then you've got to join me for the bar code method. We're going to spend 6 months together and we're going to study all of the cognitive behavioral coaching methods and up-leveling. We're going to study the BAR, the BAR, which is my signature coaching approach. BAR stands for beliefs, actions, results. Beliefs plus your actions equals results. And that is a beautiful, beautiful, and powerful way of stepping into looking at what's really going on with your clients and like being able to laser focus on what the problem really is, and then help them create the pathways to get to the results that they want. That's what we're going to be doing, is helping you up level. We're going to also look at causal coaching. We're going to look at results focused coaching approaches. We're going to look at you becoming CEO and what it's going to take for you to up level not just your business but yourself, right? We're going to look at all of that over the course of 6 months, and you're going to up level your coaching skills to the most magnificent space. And truly, in doing so, when you are working on your coaching skills, just as I've said earlier, you are actually working on yourself. And in working on yourself, that is the most valuable gift that you can give to you and your clients and the people who encounter you. It is absolutely amazing. So I am going to actually put the link somewhere around here so that you can actually sign up for it. If you are getting to the link and the spaces are already full, then please just make sure that you understand that you can get on the waiting list for the next one. Okay, I don't want you to think that this is going to be it. If all the spaces are full, go ahead and get on the waiting list to sign up for the waiting list, and everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. Like, that's a belief to cultivate, right? For your higher self, for your higher thinking. So I will see you in the barcode formula. Have a great day.